There is a moment, just before dawn at Giza, when the desert holds its breath. The last stars still cling to the sky above the Great Pyramid, their light catching on the weathered limestone in fleeting patterns. In this silence, if you press your palm against the sun-warmed blocks, you might feel it. A vibration, not from the earth beneath you, but from the stones themselves. This is no ordinary masonry. Each block weighs more than 2 elephants, yet they're fitted together with gaps thinner than a credit card. The mortar binding them hasn't just survived 45 centuries. It's grown stronger with time, defying every law of material science we know. And when researchers measured the pyramid's electrical conductivity, they found something impossible. The entire structure acts like a giant energy funnel, with peak discharge at its apex. What were they really building here? The Orthodox story says, tombs for pharaohs. But no mummy was ever found in the Great Pyramid. No treasure. No hieroglyphs declaring its purpose. Just an empty granite box in a resonant chamber, aligned to stars that hadn't held that position since the last ice age. This isn't archaeology. This is a cipher, one that begins to unravel when you ask the heretical question. What if the pyramids weren't meant to house the dead, but to awaken the living? Let me show you the fingerprints of the impossible, the precision that shouldn't exist. The pyramid's base is level to within 2 centimeters across 230 meters, a tolerance surpassing modern construction standards. Its corners form perfect 90-degree angles with just 0.05 degrees of error. But here's what chills engineers. This precision increases as you go higher. It's as if the builders compensated for Earth's curvature before Pythagoras was born. In 2023, materials scientists made a startling discovery. Microscopic analysis reveals the pyramid stones contain crystalline structures unknown in natural limestone. The implications are staggering. What if the blocks weren't quarried, but cast using a lost geopolymer technology? This would explain how 2.3 million stones were positioned with laser-like accuracy. The southern shaft from the Queen's Chamber points directly to Sirius in 2400 BCE. The northern shaft targets Thuban, the pole star of that era. And this is critical. The angles only align perfectly if you account for a slight wobble in Earth's axis, known as precession. This means the builders didn't just track stars. They calculated celestial mechanics across 26,000 year cycles. As you crouch through the descending passage, walls pressing in, the air thick with the scent of oxidized copper, your body instinctively reacts. Heart rate elevates. Pupils dilate. This isn't just claustrophobia. It's by design. The passage forces you into a theta brainwave state, priming consciousness for what comes next. Then, the Grand Gallery, a soaring corridor with 28 pairs of precision-cut grooves along its ramps. When MIT engineers modeled its acoustics in 2021, they made an electrifying discovery. Chance produced here creates standing waves that converge exactly at the entrance to the King's Chamber. The entire structure functions as a giant sonic lens focusing vibrational energy. And the chamber itself? That empty red granite box we call a sarcophagus? Its interior dimensions form a perfect golden ratio rectangle. It resonates at 111 Hz, proven by NASA to dissolve amyloid plaques in the brain. Quartz crystals embedded in the granite generate piezoelectric charges under pressure. This isn't a tomb. It's a resurrection engine, a technology for consciousness transformation disguised as mythology. Hospitals now use 111 Hz sound baths to treat PTSD, exactly the frequency the King's Chamber amplifies. Patients report visions eerily similar to Egyptian afterlife texts. Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower, 1901, used pyramid geometry to transmit power through the earth. Modern experiments show pyramid models spontaneously ionize air at their apexes. Your inner ear's structure mirrors the pyramid's proportions. Bioengineers find humans orient themselves using the same geometric patterns found in the chambers. Civilization isn't something that happens to you, it's something you build. And the blueprint is carved in these stones. When you look at the pyramids tonight, don't see ruins. See scaffolding for the world we're meant to create. One where Cities pulse with harmonic energy instead of power grids. Education is initiation into expanded consciousness. Every human remembers they're a walking pyramid, a receiver of cosmic intelligence. The message was never hidden. It was written in the only language that lasts.